Here we go. So we have Shrinemaster up here, and we have Neff down here as the Prodigy 1. And the opening move is for Shrinemaster. So the opening move is for Shrinemaster. Delim, not a bad early game unit. Maybe he's going for spell spam because he has adaptive. Purging Flames, when a champion within 5 spaces take fire damage, it is dispelled. If it's an enemy champion, it's cleansed. Okay, so he went Snake Charmer and Vassal Ranger. That was actually really quick. So Snake Charmer for the summon, and then the Vassal Ranger with the reinforcement, of course. So first Snake Charmer out, then Vassal Ranger to get the reinforce, where he gains 1 AP from himself. He's gonna do a summon. He has Shadow already and the Seal of Ashal. This is gonna be very interesting. I'm gonna have this open, and we saw Aurora Inspector before with Arrow Shot and Damage Magic Shield. So yeah, Deflect, he's obviously gonna try to contest it, or he will for sure. I think Neff is more focused towards the early game, just, you know, swarm the field. Elven Strategist, oh very good, so he got the big money maker going with the swap and the pulls for a lot of shenanigans. And oh, that was cool. So we're just waiting. By the way, guys, do remember to click on the straw poll and vote for the coming Fun Day Monday. I don't have many votes yet. He detected. So yeah, he decided to go that way. He could also just of course have gone with the deflect. So Guitarape will join us for the next one. Now, when we just look at the clear numbers, then it is Neff who has the early advantage. He has 3 real champions with 2 summons, and this one can just keep going. It has Charm, it has Heal Champion, rank 2, 8 HP, and cooldown 2. Quite strong, and it of course has the Camaradeer. So units that share a race or class with this champion cost 3 or less. Over time that will be a lot, if he has the time. Now, they are playing very defensively. They have the big prize of a Maxorax for the winner in this best of 5. So a lot is riding here. Remember, it's a craftable rune. It's an exotic. It is very prestigious, this best of 5 that we are casting. and the Bard. So he is setting up with his trusted units, Strategist, a Stable House in the KF, along with the Snake Charmer and the Elven Bard. So he's just setting up, making sure that, yeah, I think he's spreading out right now, because I'm gonna maybe guess some spell shenanigans from Shrinemaster at the moment, because he should have more Nora. He was the one who went first, and he only has a Thorn Trap and Aurora Inspector and the Limb out, but he hasn't casted any hidden spells, so I think he is lining up for a big turn with spells. Could be that, could be like some Thorn Collections, the spell that grants you Nora back after it hits units. Like, let's say he goes down here and hit those, Nature's Wrath or something like that. Then he gets damage onto the limb, and yeah, I think if he tried to kill these 4 units and he could do it with spells, then he might do so. Of course, he brings out his own Strategist and his own Snake Charmer. There's just one problem, that Neff kind of beat him to the game with setting up with these key units, especially the Elven Strategist. That is really key. And he, like, Neff is setting up his phalanx to be able to do stuff. Like, he's one turn ahead. He already has the Bard out for the Battle Hymn. And he has the Vassal Avenger for Seal of Ashal. You also have the Strategist with AP on. But there is the big problem that he doesn't have range yet. If he had a big range unit, then he could take down the Thorn Trap. I don't know, maybe Menelaus or Grimlake of Katir with the fire. He feels confident enough he can proc it. Heals the snake back up. Of course, it is eviscerated 5, so it's gonna take a lot of damage over time. 15 in total. But 30 HP, not bad. And we see a war banner. Sorry about that. Hunter Scout. Ranger. Ranger. Wizard. Ranger. So it's gonna do +2 damage to each of them. Now, someone on Discord is asking why not heal after the dot had procced, but at that time it would have been too far down, so it would just have died. I think that's why he healed it. Getting these serpents alive, like keeping them alive, keeping them on the board, is just important in the long run, because then he can swarm. Right now he's already 2 summons ahead of his opponent, and if he can get another one out, then that would be good. So Neff has decided to claim this fund after they just had a standstill where no one really wanting it because they didn't have the right setup. Neff now feels he has the setups, that he's able to contest it. Surge enemy means this strategist is just gonna get stronger. This one also has the surge enemy, and they're just gonna be stronger overall. Now, the reason why there's only 1 damage difference between them is because this one has the war banner out, otherwise there would be 2 as for counting. So this is he might just go for this kill. Oh, you are watching. Oh, the big spell, Inhibit Power. very strong spell. And the limb gets the damage buff. It also now has the Battle Master. Now, Shrinemaster did do the mistake of not getting the Battle Master effect ready first, because then he could have killed it, but will of course die due to evisceration, or eviscerated. And did he cast anything else other than inhibit power? Let's just double check. No, he didn't. Yeah, Herbal Antidote, that was kinda to be expected. That's the thing with KF, they have cleanse, they have heal, they have so many different things. And what is he gonna pull? He's gonna pull the limb. And it jumps over the free spaces. And look at this, he has set up with a pounce for a double tap. He might move this one over first if he wants to be sure of getting in range. And this one will get 2 AP, so it... Yeah, exactly, see, that's what I was saying. He calculated, because pounce is a little bit bugged, it could go to either side. There we go, the battle him, so he gets plus 2 AP. This one can now do a double tap. He's calculating, is it enough? It's enough like this. And maybe he goes with the Elven Bard for the last one. So, yeah, like this, and then the Elven Bard. Oh. This one is gonna cap. Okay, yeah, sure. So he has the full AP stack. He still has heal available in the back. So he just lost a big unit. And he deploys another ranger. Like, this wolf with all the buffs right now is just good. You get it for free with a unit that has Shatter, it has speed 7, it has the seal, it has the Hunter Scouts, and a lot of stuff is actually Ranger, Arch, or Bard. You would be maybe surprised a little bit. And this one with the Battle Master, look at this. 13 damage, 1 defense, 30 HP, speed 7. It's just so good. So Neff took first blood. Let's see. Okay, yeah, not bad. Now the only question is he gonna pull his strategist? Ranger Elite is a very big unit, so he missed out on the buff. Killing summoned unit isn't good. It's simply not worth it. Because he has another one down here. So he traded a real unit for a summoned, which is of course not a trade you want to make unless you can't get anything else out of it. 50 HP with this out on the field. He can get it. Now a damage debuff still. I think Neff is pretty happy with this trade. Also, there is sadly this mistake that right now, look at this. Elven Bard, a pure support unit, 11 damage. Double tap. 40% HP already gone. That's not good. And then a double tap with this. I think we might see a spell. Like, there are spells available. He can just move this one turn. Okay, he got it without a spell actually. Yeah, move down again. Move over, do a double tap. and then probably get the globe. So again, you got the strategies down. Like the Battlemaster has +2 damn. Oh, and he gets another snake out, and this one has the poison .4. Yeah, this is gonna be game. Unless we see huge spell spam in the upcoming turn from Shrinemaster, and this is done. And he just makes sure that won't happen. Weaken spells with the Centaur banner and spell breach, but most importantly, weaken spells. That's pretty much game for Neff in the first round, first blood. This map is one that he's very well suited for. I think this is probably one of the strongest map Neff plays because he can set up so well. So again, Neff has lost a summoned unit. He's actually lost 2 summon units, but he's traded 2 real champions back for them. And this one is stuck and not able to get 2 attacks off. It's not good. Hang on, I need to get my fly swatter to kill a fly that's in here. So he decided to cast the Grimlick's Bane, but it's just not enough. Constriction. And they got the spell breach, so now they have good speed. He's gonna heal, and this one is gonna be able to pounce. This one can do double attack over here. This one also now can do 2 attacks onto that. Oh, the Ranger Elite is dead. That's not good. I think this turn might force Shrinemaster to tap out. Now, Constriction of course means that with the Ranger he has to go for this one, but look at this, 15 damage, commanded, and Battlemaster, and the banner. That's insane. Get it out with the initiative, rank 2, get the commander going for everything, and this one has the Ranger, so look at how much damage he does. 12 damage on a summoned unit with poison. Yeah, GG. First game goes to Neff. 1-0 up. So Neff won without losing a single real unit. Now, the turn where everything changed was the inhibit power instantly being cleansed with Herbal Antidote. So we're waiting for Shrinemaster to pick a second map. So we're just waiting. I think Shrinemaster is maybe editing his deck a little bit. Neff is ready to go. So we're going for the next game. And remember, there's a big prize on the line. There's a Maxorex. So first game, very interesting. It was very brief. Hopefully we get a bigger map for the next one. Now Neff plays like his style of deck I've seen before, so I can actually say a little bit about it. This deck I haven't seen so much on of this current map from Shrinemaster, but Neff is favoring cheap champions. And I need to kill this fly, so Neff favors cheap units. And hopefully something like when he has the chance to pick, he wants to do a phalanx setup with some kind of initiative, like a swap or a pull, something with relocation, or just, you know, massive disruption on his enemies so he can get that setup move in. When you see Neff setting up, sometimes he can bait you in, other times he can actually be meaning to go in. He does make the mistake from time to time, we all do, even Guitarape, so yeah, that's how it is. And they picked Norglades. Okay, very interesting map. I just saw it. There we go. Norglades, big map. This is gonna be very interesting. Hopefully a long game. 5 funds, so they are gonna both be on 69 Nora turn. That's basically a unit for Neff every single turn, or some good spell spamming. Shrinemaster has okay, so Shrinemaster has taken a little page out of Neff's book with this Vassal Ranger. It is very good. 74 Nora for these stats with Shatter, and they are just copying each other right now. Oh, it's also a really great unit. This start is just hilarious. Snake Charmer, they are going... Oh, and yeah, you run one with boost, one with Camaradeer. Because the boost is now global. Boost back in the day used to be just area of effect, like 8 spaces maybe. So you needed to have all units with boost. Now you just can run one and keep it in the back, because this is a big support unit. You don't want it to be sniped off. You just want to keep it in the back, go for it, do some charm, heal, summon Serpent, and then run back again and just stand there, be annoying. And Nef is doing the exact same thing. Now they are positioning a little bit different. Like this one is down here, and this one is one space forward. So could have been over here. So slight alteration. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If he does summon, he will not be able to get his fund the next turn. And he just calculated it. Like, you want to get the Nora out before anything else. So they are setting up. Now the problem with this fighting map is that Shrinemaster has the initiative. So that's the big thing about this map when you have these two fighting units down here. Ranger Elite is now a very good unit, a very strong unit to bring out. Worth noting, Shrinemaster didn't bring anything out. I don't think he had the Nora for a Ranger Elite. The reason why Nef got it out is because going second means you get more Nora, 20 Nora to be exact, and I think that was the tipping scale. So this comes down to who wants to start first. And Nef is now kinda in the driver's seat because, well, the thing is, Shrinemaster can't move in on this. He can try, but he needs to do a 1-turn kill on this Ranger if he wants to do anything next this turn. Let's just make sure. Elven Strategist, so he's building up. Now I think maybe go with the Vassal Ranger over here. That way you are little. Maybe he does the Thorn Trap to. Yeah, okay, he does the banner. Now I do think the Ranger is. I think right now he's moving too far away. He needs to be closer, because this one will obviously die. The War Banner will die. The Wolf and the Ranger can see to that, so he needs to be a little bit closer. Okay, so he decides to go with it this way. Second Snake Charmer though, so he's also playing a little bit in the long run. Now, Nora Shielded, I've heard rumors are bugged. Hello, Guitarape.
Hello there.
So, we got the best player in Poxnora currently. He has tuned in for this second game where we see Nef being the aggressive one.
Yeah, just entered here. Checking it out. So it's KF.
KF, all rooms allowed.
It looks like they're both playing Rangers, basically.
Nef went with that assumption that they are both playing Rangers, but Shrinemaster says they don't. And the thing is that, well, from Shrinemaster we see a Delim in the deck, in if he didn't change it, but he did have it before. And he ran adaptive on it, of course. So Now let's see if we can get a kill from Shrinemaster. Now the big thing in this in the first game was inhibit power, which Neff instantly cleansed with Herbal Antidote, so it allowed him to go in. But that one spell you cannot cleanse.
Right, there comes up the Reclaim.
Yeah, Reclaim. Probably one of the strongest spells in the game, in my mind. Like, it's so good for when you take a fight.
Yeah, I would be willing to say that. Probably one of the best.
Because it... Oh, that's pretty neat trick he then does. But, yeah. Just like Frigid Barrier, we could also say that's a very strong spell for fun contesting, but this one is just, you know, global. Anywhere on the map, AoE free. I think AoE 2.
No, it's AoE 3. It goes down per turn. It goes 3 and then 2 and then 1.
Yeah, and hello Johanna Ross. Yes, I'm spectating mode today because we're watching a best of 5 between Shrinemaster and Neff. 2 good players. I will give Shrinemaster that he can play good decks well. But I would give the advantage to Neff in this series, and Neff is up 1-0, and they have the glorious prize of a forgeable Maxarex.
I played Shrinemaster a couple games last night, and he plays meta well, sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it goes off the rail. And let's see what Shrinemaster can do this turn. Now the wolves, like, this is also where it sometimes get a little bit distracting when you see both of them running the same things. By the way, Guitarape, up top, we see one got the Constrictor Serpent and the other got the Poison Serpent. Which one do you favor in that summoning?
Oh man, kind of depends what you're up against, in my opinion.
Like, let's say a 1v1 between 2 units of that, like that.
If you're, I mean, the Poison Serpent's gonna be better for more damage, quicker damage, where you want the Constrictor when you're facing range.
Yeah.
Because if you can run it in and constrict, then you take a range unit out of the game, basically. So.
Okay, then let's say Snake Charmer versus a Serpent like they have up there. Which one would you favor?
Poison. Poison's probably gonna. Well, I don't know. They're probably pretty even if it's the snake versus the snake, but...
Okay. So, yeah, down below we saw that the wolf moved in on the Ranger Elite. I think that's basically just giving that up, and we also saw another Vassal Ranger come out. I think it's... I think Neff did a pretty good circumvention of cutting off the front with the War Banner, so the deploy range was a little bit in the back.
Mm-hmm. No, that was the best move he could have done with the Reclaim, so...
Yeah, and it's a summoned unit, and it's not that easy to kill when we look at the wolf down there. I mean, 35 HP, it's not easy to kill.
Yeah.
So...
Now the sad thing here is he has to kill the wolf, which is going to give Shrinemaster, I think, 35 Nora. Which...
No, I actually think it's okay, because look at the Ranger Elite now getting in with a double tap.
Oh yeah, no, it was needed to do, but it just kind of sucks that you had to give him 35 Nora.
Oh, did he have... Oh, he actually had the... Oh yeah, he had the Nora shield on. Yeah, that sucks. But taking out the Strategist, I would say, is well worth. And getting that load back.
Oh yeah, I mean, at this point, Shrinemaster's screwed. Like,
yeah,
it's already over.
Yeah. Like, the wolf you see down here, everyone, is actually Neff's, so even though it's facing, like, it's going to the right, then it's actually his own, it's just how the sprite looks. So I'm thinking we're closing in on a 2-0, because this Ranger lead, with the Snake Charmer in the back, oh, he actually got Centaur Banner down on it, with the Spell Breach and Weaken spells. and he has the Battle Hymn available next turn.
Right. If Shrinemaster plays like he always plays, he's gonna retreat and just build up his army from that bottom font. We'll see though.
Yeah, I would also say it's basically the only option if he doesn't want to end the game early. Johanna Ross, they will play 3 games at least, as it's a best of 5, and we're currently in game 2, so we might go up to all 5 games, but I doubt it. I think it's gonna end with a 3-0 or a 3-1 victory for Neff. Now, and the reason, I don't know, Guitarape, did you follow everything like why they set up this best of 5?
No, I was trying to catch up in the chat. I didn't quite see.
Well, it basically stemmed down to they were talking about Shrinemaster using his decks and so on, and it ended up going on that, you know what, let's face each other, and Shrinemaster talked about, you know, decks using and stuff like that, because there was a little bit banter on the... Oh, he actually hit his own unit, that's not good. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's...
Oh.
See, it's just the amount of Nora he just used to get the 1 kill, or
Yeah.
2 kills technically, but...
Like, Grimlick's Bane is, like, what, it's 55 Nora?
He just used...
Then he used 140 Nora.
70, he just used like 115 Nora.
Grimlick's Bane, how much is it? Oh yeah, 35. Oh my god.
35, yeah.
Yeah, so he used, yeah, 120. Like nature, or is Nature's Wrath down to 40 Nora?
It's 45.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That, and he didn't even get the globe. That's the big problem. And look at this speed 10 Vassal Ranger. But coming back to their discussion, it was basically, we actually ended up going with saying that we would like to see Shrinemaster play SL actually.
Oh.
But he didn't have the units for it, and then Nev kind of like, let's say, hey, let's play no ST or no ST, no SP, and no splits. Let's face each other in a best of 5. But there's actually the problem that Shrinemaster, you know, he says he doesn't have the runes for it because he doesn't have any shards. He used everything for the different decks he made. It's a little bit, I mean, he plays a lot with the same deck, so it's a little bit hard for me to see, but he did say that he would be up for it later on, but they wanted to do it now, so they went KF because Nev has all the runes, just Shrinemaster only has KF, so they decided to go KF versus KF.
Right, cool. Yeah, going back to that play though, you know, you got the kill, but you 115 Nora for 1 kill on a Ranger Elite. It's just, he's so far behind anyway because he's basically down a font already.
Yeah,
it's
like
just...
he could have just retreated and built up and then maybe mounted a comeback with the spells later on.
Yeah. Usually what you want to do with the Reclaim, when he played Reclaim that turn, you usually want to have a kill on, like, you want to extend and kill a unit into their other units, but then you want to play Reclaim so no one can do anything, and then you can either retreat or move forward the next turn.
Yeah, you want to do a big turn, like you want to go in or, you know, do... Okay.
He's going all in because that's kind of all he's got at this point, but he's gonna lose him, so.
And we see Arrow Singer in the background for Neff, and that's just, well, it's just gonna ramp up with the preparation so he can have the good range from afar.
I want to play. I want to play Shrinemaster with. I'll play FW, Forsaken Waste.
You want him to use that, or you want to use it against him?
I'll use it against him.
Oh my god, would you do chop blocks, or what would you do?
I'd probably just play meta, honestly. I can play chop blocks.
So liches.
No. I could send you my meta. It's just random.
Just random.
It's not liches, but
okay, I would actually like to see you use a chop block deck in Forsaken Wastes, or even in Split. I would like to see you chop block Split. Like, I'm sure you.
Baller was talking about, him and I were talking about chop blocks the other day.
Yeah, I think it was yesterday when he actually beat Shrinemaster with it.
Yeah, they're really fun. It's such a calculated deck. He's really good at it. He's really good at making calculations.
Oh yeah.
So
don't sell yourself short right now. So
I'm not terrible either, but
oh, you don't say so. I think so. Yeah, the Ranger 1 HP alive. So this is where you want to be under depths. Like when you have the units with 1 HP left, it feels so good.
Mhm.
And we see another Vassal Ranger. So like he doesn't have any range, so he's basically screwed down here. Arrow Ranger, yeah. Range 7 is gonna be range 8 if he doesn't attack. Oh. Hidden Spell.
That was either escape magic. It's probably escape magic.
Yeah. Does it actually proc this way even?
Yeah, when the poison kills him, he'll stealth and
redeploy.
Yeah.
If he maybe I think he would have contested with Thorn Trap actually, since he's moving like this. I cannot see him go down with the other Ranger. Like, it's gonna get one-shotted.
Yeah, what's the 4 to 7 range right now?
It's gonna hit double attack.
Oh, you did a Thorn Trap.
Forest Slurper, oh, that reminds me of Mike Lynn's Shrine killing deck one turn. I actually think if he wanted to play a lot, he could just play, you know, over and over and over and have a sick win rate with it, because it seems so hard to stop.
Yeah, he was complaining the other day because he couldn't kill the shrine. A level 50 shrine, he couldn't figure out a way to kill it in one turn.
Well, but then after that he could, you know, he could run 2 Lurpers basically and then just wait up for another one, or just spell spam it down.
He could, yeah.
I mean, I'm sure he can figure out a way.
I remember, I don't know if you were playing frequently, but it was maybe about a year ago, and
at that time I wasn't playing it.
Prince Leaf, this guy named Prince Leaf, and Mike Lynn were both running the Solitary Garu Shrine Rush, and there's nothing, it's just a gimmick, and you couldn't do anything about it until they patched it. It was stupid.
Solitary Garu again?
Yeah, it was before they changed Siege. Siege still did double damage to shrines, I think.
Oh,
so.
Yeah, because I remember they had to nerf it once back in the day for a shrine killing deck. And then they actually had to nerf the same unit again. That's very rare. I've seen one unit nerf 2 times on a specific setup.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what this is going. Now, it's kind of funny that the 2 snake charmers are right next to each other.
Yeah.
Oh, they're talking about iPox in the Poxnora group.
Oh, they're talking about it.
iPox had the best rank kills deck, for sure.
Yeah.
So, now, if you were Shrinemaster, how would you get momentum back down below? That's basically what I would ask. Cause you have...
some games are honestly, you know, you just kind of have to take the loss. I would have had to play much differently at this point. I don't know. The best chance Shrinemaster has right now is to do what he's doing, retreat, build up a force, and then try to move in.
Yeah.
But it's just against Neppy like this, it's just not gonna work.
Neff is not gonna move in unless he's sure of a kill. And I'm actually wondering if Shrinemaster is playing the Centaur banner. Because we saw it in both games from Neff. So, and
I don't know if I've seen him play it. It's such a good equipment though. Such a good equipment.
and Arrow Singer with a 4-9 range. That is just brutal.
Yeah.
And
then he's gonna portal.
I think next turn maybe, or no, if we know Neff, then it's gonna be in 2 or 3 turns because he wants the strategist to go in as well. Unless he uses a he might use the Snake Charmer to swap himself into place and then go that way. So he would swap the Snake Charmer and the Strategist over, and then run the Snake Charmer back, and then do the mass teleport.
Yeah, he might just do the mass teleport next turn because he's gonna have the battle hymn up. So.
Yeah. And I'm sure Nephi has. And Johanna Raz is saying that he thinks, or well, she, who knows, thinks that the game was lost in the first 5 minutes because the Ranger Elite just basically couldn't do anything, or made Shrinemaster unable to do anything down below.
Mm-hmm.
And I would agree because Ranger Elite with the Commanded is so powerful, it's insane.
Yeah, it's a really good unit. I missed the first few minutes of the game, so.
Well, basically it was Vassal Ranger versus Vassal Ranger, then the Snake Charmer versus the Snake Charmer, and then I cannot remember what Shrinemaster got out as the next one, but Neff, he responded with a Ranger Elite for the Commanded and everything.
Okay.
So it was a little bit hard for him. And when you speak of taking the loss, couldn't you just have done it when we faced each other on that map where you said I had it for sure, where I used Minotaurs instead? I botched the game horribly.
That was I rewatched that game I think a couple days ago, and that was a good game.
Did you see it on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, it pained me a little bit to upload it. Actually not, because it was actually just such a good game. I had no problem uploading it. And yeah, I just messed it up so big with that Purifier. I think that was the turn where I threw the game because I had thought it would cleanse myself.
Yeah, you definitely probably should have had that game. I saw a point where you threw it.
Good, I also saw it. Okay, he's gonna do... You know what? I don't think he's gonna mass teleport this. So he's gonna make a move. Okay.
Oh, he's gonna do it.
Yeah,
he's gonna do it.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. Now he needs to go quickly. Now we got a little bit of an interesting comment from Salt here. He says that there's literally no way for the left side to gain an advantage on this map unless the right side fucks up. I wouldn't agree with that. I think left side is actually okay on this map.
Yeah, I don't think I would quite agree with that. It's pretty damn hard to make a comeback if someone has the middle font.
Oh yeah, but it's more about which side is the strongest one. Oh, this is not gonna be good. And and he's also gonna take out Snake Charmer, I think.
Let's see here, does he have the pounce?
The pounce is definitely in range. Now I'm just wondering if... Oh, that's the one he was looking for, I think. Yeah. Nah, he can't. He can kill the Lurper. But I think... Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, the
Oh,
double reveal. I completely forgot about that ranger actually. Now, will he contest with a relic? Oh, he contested up top actually with the war banner.
yeah. Or is that? No, that's Shrinemasters.
By the way, Salt is Marcus, the one who you ruined the win streak for. His perfect page ruined by Guitarape.
Hey, Hippocrates is my fun account.
I don't find it fun. I don't think it's your fun account. Nah, yo. So, yeah. Nev is also saying it's over, and Johanna Ross is also saying it's over, but you know what? We can't force Shrinemaster hands. It's his choice when he wants to give up. Because basically that's how the game is gonna go unless we see a shrine kill. Oh, no way! Oh my god, Oh... That I did not expect. Shrinemaster DC'd. Shrinemaster just DC'd.
Is he out?
I think it was I think it was a range quit, unless he could of course always claim it was internet, but honestly, okay, he's back, so it was just a DC. I like messing with Nev sometimes. Let me get the notepad. Okay, so it's so sad. Like, imagine if Forest Leaper had Pounce with the setup it had, then it would be so good. Oh, but it does have mobility, so oh, why is he doing that? He could have double tapped the Harbinger. And then he could have killed the Harbinger. I mean, that was at least some kind of play to get back in the game. If we were to look at it objectively. Oh, yeah, this is... Like, in my mind, with the mobility, he could have gone over, done 36 damage on the Harbinger with an arrow shot, or just the Pounce. The Pounce would actually have done it. The Lurper with 2 attacks and a Pounce from the Wolf would have killed the Harbinger. I think that would have been much more cost efficient.
Yeah, and he's got to kill the Lurper this turn.
But he knows where it is, I believe.
The thing is, at this point, especially with the 30 Nora gain from the Nora shield on the Wolf, he's got, I don't know how much Nora he's got, but he's got quite a bit.
He's got 111 Nora just from that turn, and then he has something in the bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Marcus, it was an okay play. Like he says, it was an okay play, but it could have been better, I think. By taking out the Harbinger, that would have been so much better, because then the range units would have to move a little bit. I think that would have been much better. Taking out the Harbinger, and I think he could still have killed the Wolf with the other units. And up top, we just have Snakes and Snake Charmers doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I love this top font battle. It's the best.
Oh, it was actually Shrinemaster who deployed his own banner in that font. A little bit interesting.
So, yeah, to block it.
Okay, well... Well, Transfigures... yes, Johanna Ross, is the deal that they're both playing the same faction, because Nev has every faction and every rune basically available to him, but Shrinemaster doesn't, so he decided that they play the same because yeah, And I think Neff is just messing around since he's playing Queen Anaru up top. How do you feel about that, Ape?
I mean, I mean, it's already over, but he doesn't need to deploy really any more units down bottom, so there's no really point to play. You might as well get more support up top at this point.
Okay, I think I think Shrinemaster is gonna give up now because he just typed in the Discord channel, so I think he's come to terms with the fact that this game is now unwinnable.
Yeah, the thing I despise about Shrinemaster is that he'll never give up, which is, you know, sometimes seen as a good quality, but
Yeah, it is a good quality. I mean, just like you and Neff, like, you have to be beaten into submission, and then put you down below, bury you, the shovel and everything, and then maybe, just maybe, you would then say, okay, you know what, I'm not gonna fight this if you have a busy day or something.
yeah, I'll remember that game where you had the mid faunest SL and I was playing my pole deck, my IS FS.
Oh, don't remind me, please.
But you won that game. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't pull a
Oh yeah,
pull
that
it.
one. Oh yeah, that one. Oh yeah, that was a good one. I forgot that. And Johanna Ross asked if we have played either of these two, and well, yeah, we have multiple times. I haven't played any of them today, but
Yeah, I played Shrinemaster like 3 times last night.
cool. And there we go, GG.
Yeah.
So that's 2-0 for Shrinemaster. Or 2-0
Yeah.
for Niv. I would say we play them against them almost daily. By the way, Ape Machine, I thought for a second that was you.
It should have been.
Because when I just saw the name, I was like, oh my god, it's so unique. But I don't know how he got a space in his name, because that is a name that's unable to whisper. He has to write to you and you have to use the reply.
Oh, that's interesting.
How much we won? Well, I think versus Shrinemaster, it's like, I would say you, of course, have a good win rate against Shrinemaster, and versus Neff, I don't know your win rate there. I think maybe it's a little bit back and forth depending on the decks.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Nep and I are very back and forth.
Yeah, I feel that.
Shrinemaster, I think I've only lost maybe a handful of games to Shrinemaster.
When you
Maybe
go
like
when
3
you
or
go for
4.
that unique deck.
Yeah, well, when I know he's playing and he's queuing, I'll play decks that I know I can beat him with because I don't want to lose to him.
Great. And I would actually say I had a very good win record at one point versus him with my SL. Then I mixed up the decks a little bit, and he actually did some changes to his Frostamp deck, and then it got a little bit harder.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Frostamp. If I played Frostamp, if Net played Frostamp, you just wouldn't lose. It's just the deck is overpowered.
Oh, and Neff, he's just blown out. Say hi to Neff. He's listening to you.
Hey, Nep.
Because he mutes the game. He mutes the speaker when he's in game. So, yeah.
Is my speaker shitty? Because
No,
I feel like it.
no. I think your voice is fine. Like, I hear you clearly, and I think you go clear through as well. Oh, if you and Neff play tonight, I'm gonna have to cast some of those games.
Are they playing one more?
Yeah, it's a best of 5.
Oh, best of 5. Okay.
Marcus says if I'm beating Frostamp with SL, I'm a god. It's definitely possible. Like because I think maybe because I don't know if I could beat you Frostamp. I've never tried, but I would definitely say I have beaten him with Frostamp.
Yeah,
But after he started doing full phalanx and just retreat until he was totally sure because he knew he could beat me late game, then my win rate dropped down a little bit. But other than that, I've won many games against him, I think.
yeah. It's just the problem. The thing with Frostamp is that there's not a whole lot of immunity besides the stuff inside of ST, and the utility spells are unreal. I mean, 2 times Gale, 2 times Frigid Barrier, and a Swell.
Yeah, 2-time Frigid Barrier. So, yeah. By the way, what is GOAT? Nev says you are the GOAT.
GOAT is an acronym for greatest of all time.
Oh, I'm gonna give you second place on that list.
I think Riv is GOAT, huh?
I would say actually let's jump into the game. K tier heal 5 funds. It's this one. Damn. This is a good start from Shrinemaster this time.
Oh, this map? Huh.
And the Assault Mirror Blade from Prodigy or from Nev. Damn. And Opportunist. Damn, this is actually pretty cool. Like, you don't see the Mirror Blade that often.
Yeah, it's a fun card.
And Tyrion is so... I actually think for the Nora cost, considering what it has with the regen and the plant, and especially Blockade, I think Blockade is really good.
Yeah, Blockade is very good.
Then with the Hunter Walker, I mean, it's a very good one that he has set up. I like how Nev calls this map is Bay.
The thing is here though, I mean, yeah, you have a fat champ Therian in mid font and stuff, but he's not getting any extra Nora. Like Nep's already gonna be 24 Nora ahead every turn.
He has to deploy initiative then.
Yeah.
Nope, this map is not in ranked rotation. Oh my god. If he doesn't play initiative next turn, then he's screwed. I would actually say that. Because this Corgi Ranger is, with the Ferocious Bite, is gonna wreck Therion. Big units first turn, bad idea. I can name a big unit that first turn is really good. And if I say it's from SL, can you guess what it is, Abe?
Sorry, say that again?
A big unit from Sunderland's first turn that's not a bad deploy. Can you guess what that is?
Vindrax.
Yes, Vindrax, correct. Like,
yeah, Vinny's never a bad boy.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, like, I would actually really love to have his presidential one, but I don't have it. There are so many copies of it, but I only got like bad ones. I would actually really love to have some of his unique ones. Yeah, I only have 2 of the normal ones. I don't even have the golden one. And the presidential, I would really love that one. Or the...
I just want a couple harbs. That's all I want.
I got 7.
You have 7? Jeez. See, I just...
No. Did I borrow one out? I used to have 7. I'm down to 6 now.
Well, you got 2 SL. What are the other factions?
No, I got 3 SL.
3 SL?
I have 3 Sunderland's Harbingers, just because I can.
Oh.
And then I got KF, I believe.
That's the one I want. If you
I got KF.
I want KF and UD. That's it.
I have KF, UD, and IS.
You have one. Oh, you have one UD, right? Yeah.
Yeah, one UD, one KF, one IS, free SL.
Yes, I like that.
It was back when I became 18 in Denmark. I played the game a lot, and when you're 18 in Denmark, then you can get money from government for just going to school and still living home. So instead of going out drinking, you know what? Let's invest in Harbinger.
This is not a bad idea.
Yeah, that's 11 years ago. Um, but the worst idea I ever got was back before they did the first ever LE limited sale. Was when I bought an Avenging Angel, and then like a month later they did the big sale with boxes with limited runes, and I pulled one. And the value of that black one, the Avenging Angel, it dropped from like, what was it, like over $100 down to like $30. Oh, I was so sad.
Oh.
Okay, so
Yeah, what is the rarest rune in the game? It's either fanfare or something.
oh yeah, what is it?
It's not fanfare, but fanfare is one of them.
I don't know. Anyways, back on the game, I think with the Ranger Elite and everything he has going for him, it's actually not bad because he got his 2 funds, Tyrion is alive, and he got the Ranger Elite out, so it's pretty good. Wait.
Yeah, Shrinemaster right now, I would say Shrinemaster's in a better spot.
Wait.
For sure.
I would have moved back 1 space and then done the kill, and then done an attack with Tyrion. Just, it's 16 damage down. Oh, he used Thorn Traps. Grimthier, maybe? Marcus suggests Grimthier?
Runether? Oh, it is. Yeah.
Grimlig of Kathir. I don't even remember how you got him back in the day. But I've seen... Oh, yeah, you go.
Could be. I think it could be one of the rarest. I know Princess Catharth. I forget how to pronounce it. The FS LE is pretty rare too.
Catharia, probably that one.
Yeah.
I think that would actually be one way if they were to make money. Do that. Limited edition sales. I actually think that could be a good way for them to make money off the game.
Yeah, I'd probably get a couple harbs.
Yeah, like let's say you buy the box, and there is gonna be at least 1 guaranteed limit rune in every box. I think you could see people spend on that. I would even probably maybe spend money on it.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like this game, they had the ability to keep it going, and they just Desert Owl Games, they just decided not to. It's just kind of sad.
It and Marcus says it ruins the point of limited, but it would be a way to make money.
Yeah.
And so yes, it of course ruins it, but back when they did those sales, I remember people buying so much.
Man, we need something like that in America. Get money to go to school. I want that.
Yeah. And new runes, I actually wouldn't say I want new runes. I want balancing more than new runes, because we got so much. Like, we have so many runes.
Yeah, I'd love to see. They made a push when they started revamping the game a little bit. When DOG bought it back over, they were doing some revamping on older units, and that's what I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see older units actually be playable again.
I know this is a big rollback, but let's say they rolled back to way back in the day where you could choose how you wanted to invest the 200 CP in a unit.
I loved that aspect of the game. I wish that was still the case.
I think that would be a big air of fresh breath. Now, but back to the current game, the standoff is actually not that bad for Shrinemaster. He managed to stall.
He did. With how the units were out, I don't know. He has the strategist now,
Yeah,
which he's looking for the pole. So.
and then the only question is, what does he want to kill? Well, of course he wants the Ranger Elite and the Harbinger away. But like, look at this arrow shot, everything. Like, I would actually say he should.
Well, if he can kill the Lurper,
it's dead.
Yeah, he's got that.
Yeah. You know Neff, he doesn't go in for something like this unless he kills it. And he even okay, he doesn't. Yeah. So now the only question is, how much can Shrinemaster get in return? I think it's Arrow Singer. So I would say Shrinemaster needs to go soon, otherwise he's just gonna be ranged out. Menelaus, I don't see him enough in KF. I think he still merits a spot.
Yeah. I like the Arrow Singer play. Yeah, let's see what Shrinemaster can do. He's gotta get at least one kill this turn, or it's over. But I can't see what kill he's gonna get. Swap 1, 2, 3. He can swap with the Ranger to get. I mean, he can swap the Ranger Elite up so he can get 2 attacks on the Corgi.
Actually, I would not have done that. He could actually have moved the strategist up there and gotten the. No, he would be 1 unit short. But like, if you move the strategist 1 spot, 1 space back, then he could have done the pull and pulled the Ranger Elite over the fund. And getting the Ranger Elite down would be a big turn. That's what I would do right now. I would. Oh, that is a mistake. I would have gone for the Ranger Elite.
Yeah.
Because it has the elusive leap on. That's gonna be. Like, it's gonna be so much damage from the other Ranger Elite next turn.
I don't even know if he has the kill. Yeah, he has the kill.
Yeah, he has the kill with the Hunter
Walker.
Walker.
2020, yeah.
But still, I think overall the Ranger Elite would have been better to kill, because he would have removed the 2 damage from some of the units.
Yeah, I mean, now he's got double attack with the Elite on either the strategist or the Vashal Ranger.
Yeah, so. And he also has the Harbinger to get that done. So basically, strategist could be going down. But then the question is, do you actually want to go in for that? Because you do have Therion in the back for a double proc with the Hunter Walker. That's still good damage, and he has his own Ranger Elite.
Yeah, ideally at this point, he's got the Constrict with the Serpent too.
But that can die pretty quickly. 1 shot from Therion and... Oh!
Okay.
Okay, that was actually good. By removing the 2 AP. That was actually pretty nice.
Yeah, this would be a good turn possibly for Reclaim. But...
Oh yeah. See, that's where I think, you know what, Shrinemaster, he made a good play, and then I just remembered, oh yeah, KF got that spell to take them out of any situation that they're in. Just reclaim your opponent. He can't do anything about it.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't even have to reclaim this turn. It's really not that big of a deal if he doesn't. But
there's no reclaim. If there's no reclaim, I think he might be able to get the Ranger Elite down. And he has escape magic on his own Ranger Elite Shrinemaster. So that's pretty nice. Now this is good coverage from Neff. He does the banner to make sure that there's no such thing as Grimlick's Bane to be double tapped.
Yeah. Because you know, Shrinemaster, he'll invest 150 Nora to kill one Ranger Elite.
Yeah, but even more if he can actually get a summoned on down with it. So now I really hope Shrinemaster doesn't double tap with spells, because that is gonna give the Harbinger too much.
Yeah, that's gonna be quite a bit.
Like, it's 30 damage from Tyrion alone on the Ranger Elite. That's a lot.
Yeah. Oh, he's got to kill on the Ranger Elite, but I guess he's kind of gotta have to.
Now, I would say the third map that we're seeing is actually the closest one so far.
Yeah, this is definitely the closest match.
I think he needs... Oh, maybe it can die due to the evisceration. Let's see. That's gonna be another... That's gonna be 13 damage. That's down to 16 with a pounce. That's also 13, so that's... He can get it. If he pounces with the wolf and does an attack with the Vassal Ranger, he can kill the Ranger Elite.
Yeah.
It's gonna die to the dot damage.
Yeah.
Okay, he did see it. And just as we said that, Shrinemaster goes for it. Do you think he's on the stream?
Do you think he's on the stream? Maybe. He's watched your stream before, huh?
Yeah, apparently. So, I would actually have... Okay, now giving up that globe is, I guess, not good. Okay, Queen Anaru comes out. That's actually a good deploy. Another summon, I think... Oh ho ho! That was a good one. He takes a page out of Shrinemaster's book.
Yeah.
But still, it goes far back. Like, it goes back to the closest fund deployment, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I think it goes font, yeah.
Okay, let's read up. I'm gonna find it here. Escape magic.
I honestly don't.
Friendly deployment zone. So it's the closest friendly deployment. So that's gonna be the shrine.
Okay. I can't remember. I think it puts you in the. It doesn't put you in the front, I don't think.
No, just the closest deployment zone, it says. Oh, Hero Cliff. Like, we got a question from Marcus. Since when is KF the summon spam faction? And we both wrote like since forever. Now. Okay, so let's. Okay, he gets the low. Oh, if he could get both lobes, that would have been so good.
I love how Mike is trying to sell his account. He's been trying to sell it for so long.
Yeah, and I would. So. Another Ranger Elite. He has to do something major this turn. Now, the Snake Charmer is probably gonna die. At least that's where I would say the kill should come onto a unit. Take out the equipment, take out the boost. Like, he has Tyrion, he has the Ranger Elite, he has the Wolf even. He should be able to get a kill here. No Herocliff, no patching this year, sadly. So, Guitarape, let's hear your expert opinion. How would you play out this turn if you were Shrinemaster?
If I was Shrinemaster, I would, if I had a Grimlock's Bane right now, because I'm just looking, the weakened spells is out of the picture with the other units. I would go try to kill. I would try to Grimlock's Bane the elite if I could, um, because then you'd get, because he's gonna have an arrow shot, a 19 damage arrow shot on anyone pretty soon here.
Yeah. I just realized they were actually charmed, so he. Oh.
Yeah, Nep would have never run in the Snake Charmer without it being charmed like that.
Why is he going like this? He could have just gone over and hit the Mirror Blade with the wolf. Like, the wolf moving around would have gotten 2 attacks off due to the mobility they have with the charmed. So he could have done, let's see, 18, 15, 33, plus another 13. So he would have almost killed it, basically.
I mean, what I would have done that turn would have been playing a either a cleansing emerald or a herbal antidote. So I know Shrinemaster doesn't play either of those runes though. So.
But you know me, I'm a big advocate for AoE cleanse. Like, you know, when you face my SL, you know there's one spell that is always sure to come out if you do something AoE big turn.
Exactly.
AoE is just so good, like that purge.
No, it is, and it's kind of necessary in decks, I think, at least. Some people against it, but
because sometimes the calculation is, you know, it goes off even for everyone.
Right.
So sometimes when it does survive with that 1 or 2 HP, but it's stunned or something like that.
Right.
Well,
and then what I find why I run so many cleansing mists is because people underestimate or overestimate dot damage. They always think that it's just because the dot's gonna die, and I just like to
I would
throw
say
a wrench in that.
Okay, Harbinger is equipped with Horn of Order, so, but the blockade is actually gonna. Oh. Can he?
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, this is gonna be big time calculation from. I don't think he got it. Oh, okay, yeah, he mirror swap into double tap. Still, he has to use a spell if he wants to kill it, but he'll be more than happy than doing that.
He's got 10-10.
Or just.
He doesn't quite have it. I hope he has the kill. He has it, right? Oh, he's gonna transfigure.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Yeah, I think it's over now.
Yeah, like if we see a godlike turn, it could still be game, but that resist physical one is so massive.
Yeah.
Kill the Mirror Blade, kill the Snake Charmer, and take it from there, I would say.
Yeah, you're gonna have to kill that Snake Charmer.
Okay.
Now, if he kills the Snake Charmer this turn,
and the Mirror Blade is still good, but he needs to get a move on. Oh, come on. Like, I actually want to see this go to game 4. And I'm already gonna say that was wrong.
what the hell is he doing?
No. You got the queen, and you. No.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Shrinemaster had every opportunity, but he decides he rather wants to just go ahead and remove everything. Oh my god. This is a misplay that's costing him the game.
Now, if he moves his Lurper up and then pounces, he can actually block the Snake Charmer in.
Lurper doesn't have pounce.
No, you just move the Lurper up to block the Snake Charmer. You
Oh,
oh, the Queen has pounce.
yeah. Well, he can still move over and do the attack actually, and then pounce to the other side. Then it's still.
Ah, come on.
Oh, this.
No, that's so
Oh,
bad.
oh, this is so painful.
Oh.
Oh God. Oh. Oh, high five. Oh, you know what? There we go. Same mind. Oh God, like that could have been the big turn. Now
Do you see what I was saying though? He could have blocked the Snake Charmer in, so the Snake Charmer couldn't move.
yeah, but wouldn't it have charm available? But still, it doesn't
true.
matter. Like he would make all his units take the debuff, but I would take it because your opponent can't do anything except run back, and he still has the weakened spells available. Shrinemaster could have gotten rid of the weakened spells, and then he could have slammed those Grimlake's Bane and everything else.
Yeah.
Like that. I would have said it was. Had he done that turn that we talked about, I would have said he would maybe have been 50-50 chance to win, or maybe a little bit more if he'd also gotten the Nora Globe from the Snake Charmer and then gotten a deployment out. That would have been so critical. If that could have given him another deployment even on top of killing 2 units.
Yeah, it would have put him back in the game, is what I think.
Yeah, and then he could have done the pull this turn to get a unit back in.
Yeah.
This is so painful. If I didn't wear glasses, I would facepalm myself to oblivion.
He's not going to be able to get the kill.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's over. It's over. he can't. That was. Yeah, he can't kill the Ranger Elite.
Like I just wrote on Discord, Snake Charmer down in the Mirror Blade, and then this follow-up turn would have been 2-1, I think. Or very close to it. So, I would say this was Shrinemaster's game to win, but he decided to throw. Like, he made a good comeback. Neff moved in, and he actually did pretty well.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, and he has the Mirror Blades down there, which can deploy a relic and contest. So it's just, yeah, it's definitely over at this point.
I hope Neff would do me proud right now and just slap like 3 AoE spells, like Nature's Wrath, Thorn Collection, down.
Yeah,
GG.
Yeah.
So 3-0 for Neff.